Hawaii did not ban oxybenzone because it harms humans. Hawaii banned it because it harms coral. Those are two completely different evidence questions, and they have very different answers. And most consumers have them backward. Welcome to part 2 of sunscreen ingredient safety. We'll get back to the coral. First, the claim that has driven most of the panic, the idea that oxybenzone disrupts human hormones. Oxybenzone and endocrine disruption. The concern comes from in vitro and animal studies showing weak estrogenic activity. In vitro means in a cell dish. The animal studies used doses far exceeding anything a human would absorb through sunscreen use. The epidemiologic data in humans does not show endocrine disruption at the exposure levels we're talking about. The American Academy of Dermatology's position is that current evidence does not support avoiding oxybenzone on endocrine grounds in humans. I want to be honest, I think continued research here is appropriate, and the FDA's quote needs more data end quote designation exists for good reason. But applying the precautionary principle without proportionality, in other words, treating a theoretical, unconfirmed concern as equivalent to the known, documented risk of UV-related skin cancer, is a clinical reasoning error. Reef safety is a different conversation. Hawaii and several other jurisdictions have banned oxybenzone and octinoxate based on coral reef toxicity data. That environmental concern is more scientifically supported than the human endocrine concern, and it's worth taking seriously regardless of where you stand on the human safety question. My practical read: if you want to sidestep the uncertainty entirely, use a well-formulated mineral sunscreen, zinc oxide or titanium dioxide. If you love your chemical sunscreen and you'll actually wear it consistently, that consistency is far more protective than theoretical purity with poor adherence. Wear the sunscreen.